And then Articulated Ninja, he doesn't even own this shit. He hit me up. He goes, bro, grab me one of those. Send it out. I got to have that thing in my life. He did a video of it, and he doesn't even have it. So this one, Articulated Ninja, is going to be in the mail for you tomorrow. But it's going to be slightly used. So it kind of is what it is, bro.
So, what's up everybody? As you guys seen, Talker Art himself was nice enough to send this my way.
So this one, Articulated Ninja, is going to be in the mail for you tomorrow. But it's going to be slightly used. So it kind of is what it is, bro.
Many minutes later.
It's here, guys. It has arrived from Talker Art himself. I still believe he's the only one up on YouTube for now that has a review of this thing up. So I'm not even going to focus so much on a review of it. I'm just focusing on modding it. I will talk about it as it is, show it off a little bit, but my main thing is, can I get it to work with 6-inch figures? So if you're not interested in that, you can just click off the video now. But anyways, I appreciate Talker Art sending this my way. I didn't think he would, but I should have known he would, because, you know, he's a man of his word. But he's also a man of some other words, and I'm worried. I'm worried that he already taught this toy some bad behavior, some sarcastic ass jokes. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid that, similar to a child, he's taught my toy some bad behavior before he sent it to me. You know? And I mean, just look at it. It looks like it wants to say it. Look at it. It looks like it really wants to say it. Don't do it. Let's go. Stop. Let's go. Stop. We don't do politics here. This is a toy channel. Stop. Let's go, Brandon. Oh, guys, that's fucking great. Nah, honestly, seriously, even if he did teach my toy some politics before he sent it down to me, thank you, Talker Art, for sending this. I appreciate this. He told me if I'm in town, we'll go get a drink. I told you the same exact thing if you're in my town, but now I might actually owe him a meal. Like, I might have to take him to a little fancy restaurant with the candles and the dim lights. Yeah, we might have to go to one of those places and debate about toys there. But anyways, thank you, man. Let's get into this. So as you guys can see, I think this thing looks pretty nice. We're just right out of the package. I like the paint job of it. I like the simplicity of the paint job on it. I love the rusted dry brushing. I like it. I like how simple it is, because if you're a customizer, this thing is heaven. Super easy to paint the joints, super easy to make things silver, add some accents, throw some graffiti on it. You know what I'm saying? Make it look real steampunkish or whatever, make it look unique, and an army of a bunch of them. I wish I had 3 or 4 to show you guys, similar to how I did with the Hydra Stompers, but we're just going to be appreciative about this one that I wasn't even supposed to get in the first place. So yeah, guys, just taking a look at this, let's zoom it in a little bit closer. Give me a second. Let's get more closer to this thing so you guys can see. Yeah, that's made for like definitely 4-inch figures. I had some of you guys in the comments tell me, and I agreed, this probably won't be able to be done, but it's okay. I watched Talker Art's video. Go check it out. He actually put a 4-inch figure in there, 3 to 4-inch figure, and he made it look nice. I think it was a Star Wars figure. He made it look like it actually belonged there. But I don't own any figures that size. But that's what it's supposed to go there. Go check out his video. So I'm just stuck now, like going through the dilemma exactly what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, what are some of my options. And remember, I'm not a professional. I do what's right for me, and what's right for me doesn't have to be what's right for you. But you can take what I'm doing and make it better, make it what's right for you. And here you go, just right off the bat, let's take this Duke and just try to fit him in here. You know, I really want this for my Valaverse figures, but let's try to just fit this classified figure in here, because Valaverse is a few centimeters bigger than classified. It still fits in greatly though, but look at that. I'm gonna have to cut the seat out. I'm gonna have to do quite a lot. I wonder how deep it is. This is gonna be interesting, and I really don't want it to be that time consuming, to be honest, but we're gonna have to try to make this work. So let's get into this. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, maybe it just doesn't work for me because I'm not that good. I'm sure someone else could get it to work.
5 million years later.
Lot of sun, smoky in the air, that's a lot of pride. Pockets running over with the dollar sign. Try to take it from me. Yeah. Big time. Big time. Big time. Big time. Running up the numbers, that's a lot of grind. Try and take it from me, must be out your mind.
As you guys can see, it can definitely be done. Right now we have a Valaverse Action Force trigger, one of my favorite figures from this year, and he's looking nice in there. Now there's multiple ways to do this. I'm showing you the first way right now. The reason I'm showing you the first way is because I like this way. I think he looks good. I like his size, I like his fit in there. It looks accurate to me because, as I said, remember, mechs come in all shapes and sizes. So the first way I'm showing you guys how to do this is not having the legs on the figure. We will call this way the Torka art way. He showed in his video, go check it out. He used the Marvel Legends Bone Breaker, that if a figure does not have legs or a crotch piece or whatever, that it fits in really nice. It goes in well perfectly. And I agree with him. That's good enough for me. Perfect. But I do know that there's going to be people in the comments, oh, so it doesn't have legs on it and blah, blah, blah. So technically it doesn't fit. You didn't get it to fit. Hold up, man. Before you have a an aneurysm over some YouTube comments and a toy. So you can fit a 6-inch scale figure in there completely without taking off the legs. This is the second way to do it. This way just takes more time, and since I'm happy with the first way, I wanted to do the first way first. That's why it's called the first way, because I'm good with it the first way. And once you do this second way, there is no going back. I really like the way she looks in there, especially the female figures. I'm going to show you guys a male figure in there too, but the female figures, of course, have more room because their shoulders aren't as broad and the width on them is smaller. So I really like the way she looks in there. I could clean it up, sure, clean it up, throw some putty on there, paint it, shave it down, make sure it's nice and smooth. I could do all that stuff, but I'm okay. I'm gonna pick up some more, but I'm just gonna continue to do the first way. I'm okay with just popping the legs off of the figure, even though this second way also looks good to me too. If you're willing to sacrifice that front shield, this second way looks totally fine. I like this. I'm getting a lot of Aliens vibe with Ripley and her construction mech, but I like this a lot. I like the way this looks. So this is just another good option for people that are not satisfied with the first way. You also have this second way. Let's show how a guy looks in here. And here is how Duke looks, just so everybody can see. The legs are fully on him. I just tuck them together. This way they go down into that little hole down there. And he fits in just fine. Let me fix the focus real fast. Okay, so you guys can see. And if you want, you could put some controls on his hands right there. If you have any joysticks or something like that, that'll look cool for him to be holding. But as you guys can see, because I did Dremel down the sides and I Dremel down behind him, there is more than enough space for him to fit in here, and he looks totally fine. Like, to me, this looks okay. I just really like the way it looks with the shield down, so I'm okay with popping off the legs of the figure. I did move that clear piece. It was up higher. I moved it on the bottom, and I could just crazy glue it down there. It's literally just wedged between both of those thrusters right there. I didn't want to have to remove the thrusters, so it's wedged between the thrusters, but I like the way that this looks. I really have no issues with it. I'm just a fan of the first way more because it's super easy and convenient. And just real quick, as far as the first way is concerned, so you can still throw the shield on here. Like, look, there you go. Because I didn't trim anything in the front, and as you guys see, it still like kind of pops down and it pops on. So I didn't trim anything on the front at all. So this is another option. This is the third way. Like, you have options depending on how you do this. So this is okay to me. I just don't like that the face is exposed. I'd rather have the entire upper body exposed, because it's like, damn, like some engineer went through the trouble of protecting your body but not your head. So, but this is also another option. And if you do want to have the head exposed, let me throw an Action Force Valaverse helmet on him. And honestly, this isn't bad. If the helmet matched the mech, you want to paint it, that doesn't look bad to me. Like it's just about what makes you guys happy. Like this is about what makes me happy. Of course, I love entertaining you guys, but as long as it makes me happy, that's all that really matters to me. It's for some people and it's not for others. That's okay. Also, let's get this standard green trooper in here right now. This is a Valaverse Action Force green trooper. He is a tiny bit bigger than classified, but as you guys can see, he can still fit in with this just fine. I'm going to use this mech for a trigger, the Action Force trigger. That's why I said on the thumbnail, this is going to be my Action Force mech, and I'm sure I'll use it across other lines, but I really like the way these guys look with this mech. His legs literally being a little bit thicker than classified. You can see that they're together, but I can make more space for them, but I'm good. I'm okay with it the way that it is. Also, speaking of popping off the legs, you don't have to break your figures. You don't have, literally, it's just kitbashing. You heat up the figure, pop off the legs, and literally just drop it right down. I'll show you guys right now how simple and easy it is. So guys, very simple. Trigger, Valaverse Action Force trigger, G.I. Joe classified. You don't need to break your figures. Just heat them up. You can pop the legs right on and pop them right back off. Let me show you what I mean. So we're going to take these figures, throw them right in front of the heater. I'm just going to place the figures right in front of the heater for a little bit, and just let them sit there.
Moments later.
Figure's nice and warm now. That's simple, you guys can see here. Let me brighten this up for you guys. Figure is nice and hot, nice and warm. The plastic is malleable. Look, legs pop right off. Just heat it up. This is what kitbashing is. You just heat the parts up that you want to swap, and you put other parts on. Trigger here. I'll let him sit there for a while. Now let's see if these are cool, because you could kind of take them away. Oh, right here at the waist. So I'd rather just do the waist part. Otherwise, the legs pop off just as easily. So pop the legs off if you want, but so I put them in just like that. So without doing a bunch of heavy modifications, I figured this was the easiest, simplest, most convenient way to go. I'm sure it can be done. I'm just taking a shortcut because I'm cool with that. So, and last but not least, before we get into some height comparisons, I'm just showing you guys, I just drop them right in. I pop the legs off, heat them up, literally takes 60 seconds. Heat them up, pop the legs off, drop them right in. Let's throw Duke in there now without the legs, and that's good enough for me. But I know for some people, that won't be good enough. So if it's not good enough, take the Dremel and show you guys right now. This was the path that I Dremeled out. Take a Dremel or take whatever tool you think is best and try to Dremel it out. This is nothing but my blueprint for you to make it better. And if you do want that full body to be able to fit in there, just Dremel along a similar path to what I did and just make it better. Just showing you a quick path of what I did so you guys can do better than me. But this is where I chose to try to create some more space for the shoulders of the men and the women. Of the shoulders for the figures, I just tried to create some more space there. And spin it around to the back so you guys can see I Dremeled all the way down to the bottom of the waist. I didn't break none of these clear plastic parts because I wanted to use them for other things. So you guys see it, take it, make it better, do what you do. Let's get into some height comparisons. Here we have the Mcfarlane mech next to a Hydra Stomper that I modded to be a mech suit, and then Marvel Legends, I believe that's the Ironmonger. I can't remember exactly, but I made it into 3.0 bat. So I have videos of these two figures on my channel. Go check them out. I like the size of this a lot. He stacks up well next to these big boys. Let's get him in some figures now. So right here from left to right of the screen, we have the Marvel Legends Black Suit Spider-Man. Then we have a Mythic Legions 2.0 Skeleton Builder, Mcfarlane Mech, Valaverse Trooper, and a G.I. Joe Classified Lady J body with a Marvel Legends Dazzler head on the body. So I really like his size, looking at all these guys together. I can't wait to do a few more so I can revisit some highlight and some glam shots and show you how these mechs are going to look really nice all together with an army of Valaverse action troopers in front of them, behind them, whatever, G.I. Joe Classified, it doesn't matter. But these guys look nice. I'm definitely impressed for the value of what we're getting here for $40. Go watch my last video. What we're getting here for $40 at retail versus Marvel Legends basically being $35 by me now. Hilarious. But real quick, one more time before we head out of here. Thank you, Talker Art, for sending this my way. I appreciate that a lot. As I said before, you ever on my side of the states, let me know. Be safe, everybody. Always keep in mind, it's never that serious. Life is short. Try to appreciate it more than you complain about it. Peace. If you feel the same, hit like, subscribe, and stick around for action figures. G.I. Joe, classified, Marvel Legends on my mind, Valaverse in NECA time, Mythic Legends I must find.